Hey everyone, welcome to Logan Live on this Monday night. Every Monday night, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. For those of you new to Logan Lives, we do these. Every once in a while, I can't do it. Last week, I wasn't on. I took my kids to a Maverick game, so family first, so I was with them. But when you guys come on, by the way, for those of you new to Logan Lives, just name and where you're from, right? So like state, city, whatever it is. And again, I appreciate you guys hopping on. I'm excited about the topic. We'll be kind of quick. I know we have the college football championship game going on. In fact, as I just walked in here, LSU just scored. People are messaging me, am I going live tonight? I'm live. I'm on. So I'm on. I'll be quick, but Clemson and LSU are going on. And it's pretty interesting. You look at two coaches that are known as relational coaches. It's pretty cool to see, Clemson and all the injuries they've overcome. Of course, LSU, what they're doing. It's pretty cool. But anyway, yes, I'm live. Let me reply to these people real quick, and then we'll get rolling. So grab pen and paper if you're new to these. I know a lot of you watch these on replay, which is great. And I know a lot of people are definitely going to watch this on replay this time because it's the college football championship. And some of you are probably going, oh, I didn't know it was the college football championship. Well, now you do. All right. So here we go. Wait a second while people tune in here. And we'll go. So, yeah, typically, by the way, set your alarm or your reminders, 8 p.m. Central, Monday nights, and we roll. Hey, Cindy, I just got your message asking if I was going live. Yes, I am. So here we are. So I'm going to be fairly quick because I know a lot of us are watching the College Football Championship, amongst other things. Lauren Daigle did a great job of the national anthem. Thought it was great. So anyway, all right, let's roll. I know, again, many of you watch this on replay. Appreciate that. And, all right, grab pen and paper really quick. The topic tonight is, what are you chasing? So the majority of people, unfortunately, are chasing the wrong things. And I'm going to give you 3 quick bullet points, and then we'll wrap up, and I'll see you guys next Monday night. But the majority of people chase profits and miss their purpose. But when we chase purpose, we'll find endless profits. And so let's kind of talk about this. Let's dive into this. So I'm going to give you three things to look for, okay? So if you're really focused on your purpose, meaning what you're supposed to be doing in life, fulfillment, what's going to bring you true inner peace, joy, and happiness, you have to understand there are key things that help you measure that. If you're chasing profits, I can promise you, even if you get them, you're going to end up feeling empty. Like there's never enough, okay? And I'm not saying money's not important. It certainly is. I'm just telling you that it's an endless cycle, that you don't want to get caught in that profit trap, okay? All right, so appreciate you all hopping on. Number one, are you relational or are you transactional? Relational people are chasing purpose. They can't be bought, right? Whereas transactional people, it's all about the purchase, right? It's all about what can I gain from this? They see people as an end, a means to an end, versus seeing people as someone of value, right? And I can tell you this, if you're chasing purpose, you're relational. You truly care about people. You care about the well-being of others. You truly want to add value to people. If you're transactional, you're chasing profits. And I promise you, that's a dead-end road. I promise you, okay? And I'm speaking with you, not at you. So please understand that. I know a lot of times when you don't have money, you're chasing profits. And what I can tell you is that is not a bullseye to go after. The bullseye to go after is purpose, truly doing life on purpose. All right, that's number one. Are you relational, putting people first, valuing people, honoring people, or are you chasing money? Okay, number one, purpose or profits. Number two, are you focused on serving people, or are you focused on being served? Right? It's the whole leadership by permission versus leadership by position. Do you understand that those that gain the most are those that give the most, right? The greatest gift is to give, right? And I think that sounds so corny to a lot of people, and it's not culturally understood. But I can promise you, when you focus on helping other people, it's a Zig Ziglar quote, if you help enough other people get what they want, you'll get what you want. But if you're all focused on people serving you and helping you get what you want, you're going to be lonely and you're chasing profits and you're not chasing purpose. I'm telling you. So you have to understand it's get lost in the success of other people. Get lost in meaning just dive all in on helping other people get what they want, and just watch what happens for you. Again, help people do life on purpose. And so, hey, J-Mo, good to see you. And so, Stephanie, good to see you. Darius, good to see you. Scott Prickett, good to see you, my man. And so again, I'm going to recap. Number one, purpose versus profits. The sign that you're chasing purpose, okay, is you're relational and not transactional. That means you're chasing profits. A sign that you are doing life on purpose, you're about purpose, you're a purpose-driven human being, is you want to serve people. If you're all about profits, you want people to serve you. Okay, now here's the big one, the third one. Okay, the third one. Hey, Dana, good to see you. Yeah, Bill, good to see you. Here's the third one. If you're doing life on purpose and with purpose, you're doing it for the cause. If you're doing life for profits, okay, you're doing it for the applause. So my question to you is, are you doing things for the cause or are you doing things for the applause? If you're about purpose and truly the richness of life, you're doing it for the cause. You're doing things for a cause. There's a deep meaning behind what you're doing. If you're doing things for profits, you're about the applause, what you can get, the recognition, the money, the fame, whatever it is, right? The power, right? And I'm just telling you, when you're chasing profits, I'm just telling you, it's a dead-end road that leaves you empty and isolated and lonely. Where the flip side, if you're chasing purpose, it's relationally rich, right? You're getting to help people do things they may or may not be able to do on their own. And you're fighting for causes that mean something, that leave this world better than you found it, right? And remember, an inheritance is what you leave someone, but a legacy is what you leave in someone. And when you're chasing purpose, you're all about what you're leaving in someone, right? Like when we're on our deathbed, right? When people are celebrating our life, what do we want people to say about us, right? I want you to think about this. And I'm going to wrap up with this because it's easy to fall into the trap of being transactional and wanting to be served in the applauses of life. You have to be intentional when you focus on being relational and serving in causes in life, right? You have to be intentional about that. And it's a morbid thought, but it's going to happen. You know, last statistic I read is 100% of us are going to die, right? That stat hasn't changed, okay? So at our funeral, what do you want people to say about you? I think about this, I don't know, as I get older, I think about that, like when my kids are at my funeral, like what are they going to say, right? What do they want to hear other people say about their dad, right? You know, I hope that's not coming anytime soon, obviously, but my point is, I don't want people to say, well, he was a rich guy. He made a lot of money. He was a very successful businessman. Like, I don't, that's not how I want to be described. You know what I mean? And for me, I want to be described as, man, you know, this guy loved people. This guy truly cared. This guy, if you really know him, his heart is about helping people do life better. And he honored people and even people that thought differently than him and had different views on life. He still respected them and treated them well. And I don't know. I just, you know, I just feel like the world gets so off. It just gets off, right? It's all about fame and fortune and titles and power and all that stuff. When the truth is, none of that's going to make you happy. None of it. None of that will make, I promise you, I've seen me do it. None of that makes you happy, okay? What makes you happy and fulfilled is living a purpose-driven life, as Rick Warren would say, the best-selling author, right? Living a purpose-driven life, not a profit-driven life. And so as we sound off tonight, I want you to ask yourself, are you living life on purpose or are you living life for profits? Do you have a purpose-driven life or a profit-driven life? Are you being relational or are you being transactional? Are you looking to serve people or are you wanting people to serve you? Do you do things for the cause or are you simply doing things for the applause? And I want to challenge all of us on that. I think all of us need wake-up calls in today's world, and we need to really be challenged and say, okay, all right, what is life really all about, right? What is it, right? And I'm just telling you, if you guys and ladies, if you all listen to this, if you really want profits, just focus on purpose. If you will just do life on purpose and help people do life on purpose and be all about purpose, you'll have endless profits. If you focus on profits, you'll miss your purpose. You'll miss it. Okay? So, hey, I love you all very, very much. It means the world to me. And I hope you'll help people connect with this message. I think a lot of people need this message as we head into 2020, New Year's resolutions and all the stuff that comes with a new year. I think people are more ambitious in the new year. Typically, they have goals they set and all this stuff. And I want to close with this, and hear me. What a shame it would be to set out a race only to find out you were running the wrong race. How sad would that be to make goals and a roadmap for your year, for your life, and then you cross the finish line only to find out you were running the wrong race the entire time? My fear is that's a lot of people. My fear is a lot of people set out a race for profits, and they may cross that finish line trying to get profits. And they're going to go through that finish line and find it lonely on the other side. They're going to find that the race they were running was the wrong race. They're going to find that, and they're going to turn back, and they're going to look back at the racetrack, and they're going to realize they lost everything because they were chasing the wrong thing. On the other racetrack, you're going to see people cross the finish line arm in arm with other people, with people on the other end of that line waiting to hug them and high five them. And that race is called the purpose-driven race, the race that you ran where you truly were doing things on purpose, for your purpose, to help other people accomplish their purpose. And when you cross that finish line,